Kimberly Schwanke, we create fake terrorists all over the Middle East. I agree with that. To a large extent, we do. So, you know, you're not going to get the corporate media to cover this, folks. They're going to cover the threats they see, which is Brett Kavanaugh, and he is one. But you ain't going to see the corporate media covering or giving a damn if police working for an oil company are essentially using indigenous people or environmental activists as target practice. You're not going to see that. And if you thought that they trumped up charges against people in North Dakota, wait till you see what happens in Montana. Wait till you see what happens in Nebraska. So we should not go into it. If you choose to go down there or participate, go in with your eyes wide open. Go in with your eyes wide open. It's scary. It's scary. But it's my job to keep it real with you. So like I said, that's one of the stories I'm really eager to cover. That's why we're doing the GoFundMe in the first place. I'm not asking you for money so I can go out to a fancy dinner. So if you have a couple bucks, we're at just about 4,700. We're definitely trying to get to that goal of 50,000 as soon as we can. This has been open for 2 weeks. Definitely need your support, your help. If you can't contribute, consider sharing it if you can't contribute. So the link is right here in the chat. I know that there's a lot of you who are contributing to campaigns right now, who are contributing to other independent journalists. So I can't thank you enough for those of you who do contribute to this, because I know it's not easy. If you haven't seen the video yet, I'll play you the video so you can see what this is for. Here we go.
Hey, it's Jordan Chariton, and this is the GoFundMe in the build-up to Status Coup. Status Coup is our independent news outlet that we're looking to launch next month that is, very simply put, a journalistic coup d'etat of the status quo.
The Trump administration is
President Trump's chief defender.
And Donald Trump has managed to do that.
63 million Americans went out and voted for Donald Trump.
You see what the corporate media has been covering the last 3 years. It is a goddamn circus. We're looking to raise $50,000 so we can get back in the field and stay out there as long as it takes to cover the stories that you so desperately need to see. Corruption, environmental genocide, police brutality against minorities, and economic brutality against those same people. I want to show you not just the federally corrupt politicians, but the corrupt politicians all over this country on a local and state level. It's going to take a lot more than me. We're going to have other reporters, other photojournalists, but most importantly, getting out there costs a lot of money. And that's why most news outlets, besides the fact that their parent companies don't want them to expose the oligarchy, that's why they don't go out and do it. It's a lot easier for them to say, Democrat A in the left box, Republican B in the right box, attractive anchor in the middle, let's have a food fight while we bridge to the next Viagra commercial. We're not interested in that. We are going to get out there before the rest of the cameras come, and we're going to go back when all the cameras leave. So the country know about what's going on in Chicago.
The rest of the country should know that we get treated unfairly, we get killed for no reason, unjustly, and we don't get justice for these murders, and we need it. It has to stop.
What about the family members of the people who have died? What about them? Who's going to stand up for them? What's going to happen here? Who's going to be held accountable?
People are waiting online for 3 hours just to get bottled water. We're going to be offering to you what you already know me for. Getting out there, whether it's hot, whether it's cold, whether it's a holiday, and whether anyone else is covering it or not. I want to show you the next Standing Rock when it's still possible to reverse it. It costs money. Flights, hotels, rent-a-cars, food, last-minute equipment needs, and a whole lot of other miscellaneous things that pop up when you're out reporting. So, how can you help? Whether it's $1, $5, $10, more. Think about the news and the world you want to see created. Think about how we could do it. We're trying to build a community. We are trying to build an independent news army. We're looking to raise $50,000 so we can get back in the field and stay out as long as it takes. You already know the stories that I'm passionate about and will get out in the field and cover, but you're going to be seeing that from me and many more as we build and grow. Thank you so much for your support, and together we will create the media revolution desperately needed in this country.
Ty Bayless, our photojournalist, who is my cameraman. So once we get out in the field, you'll be seeing a lot more of Ty too. I'm trying to get him to move to New York, so that's a whole separate discussion. But love my brother from another mother, and a nice video. Let's see. When Status Coup starts, does that mean you won't be on YouTube anymore? That does not mean that. Here is the link, by the way, to the GoFundMe if you want to contribute. No, we will be going live on statuscoup.com. However, initially, we'll still be live on YouTube, Facebook, all those places. But we do want to build our community on our website because, unfortunately, I call it FuTube because YouTube is suppressing the hell out of independent media. Most of the time, people don't even know I'm live. I get messages all the time from subscribers who literally get notifications 2 hours after I'm live. Jimmy has talked about that he has like thousands of subscribers being unsubscribed from his channel against their will. This is happening to me and other independent journalists all the time. I try not to complain about it, but that's the reality. So we want to build a community on our website, and we are going to be going live at the same time every day so we can create appointment television. Obviously, when I was at my former outlet, they go live at the same time every day. We are going to go live at the same time every day. Sometimes when I'm reporting in the field, that might change, but overall, we're going to be going live at the same day. And also, we're going to have on our websites ways where you can get notifications from the website, which aren't subject to being suppressed, and so we can let you know what's going on. Michael, got to maintain your massive audience here on YouTube. Hey, you know what? Even though we're being suppressed, this channel has only been up for 6 months, and we're already over 17,000 subscribers. So I can't thank those who have subscribed enough. I think it's really awesome that we've gotten this far. This channel has been growing quicker than some channels that have been in existence for years. So it shows you that when you cover stories that matter, yeah, I cover stuff that's happening day to day too, but I cover most of the stuff I cover, other people are not covering. And a lot of our stories, we just talked about it with Patreons last night. We did a Patreon only video call, my business partner Jen and I. The bottom line is this. I'm not here to get clicks. I'm not here to cover what I know is going to guarantee me to get money and clicks. If I were like that, I wouldn't have gone to Flint 12 times, which normally doesn't go viral, but I think it's important, and I think we can't normalize American citizens being poisoned and then to be left for dead. So I'm going to continue covering stories that I think are important. Jen, my business partner, who's also a journalist, is going to be out there covering things from time to time. We're going to get Ty out there to do some reporting too. And eventually, when we do have the appropriate funding, I want to hire other reporters because as I can see it, I don't know of any in the field reporting network that's actually out there covering important things. Of course, I give a lot of credit to Unicorn Riot, who's out there doing good work out there. Democracy Now! Sometimes goes out in the field, but there is not the wide, aggressive, independent network out there covering environmental genocide, covering the systemic corruption within the Democratic Party and local and state politicians, covering water poisoning. There's water contamination all over this whole country. The corporate media acts like it's not even occurring. I guess they don't drink water. It's unbelievable. There is an alternative reality in this country. One is what the corporate media puts out there, and the other is reality. And let me tell you, because I've seen the reality, I've been to 36 states in the last 3 years. Majority of the country are living paycheck to paycheck. Majority of the country are one disaster away from bankruptcy. Majority of the country is feeling without hope economically. So I'm here to expose that and hopefully deliver a little justice. I can't do it alone. I'm not independently wealthy, unfortunately. And although I've had opportunities to take funding from certain outfits that would have given us a lot of funding, I have turned down those opportunities because I do not want to be at the mercy of funders or organizations that do not share my values and your values. I want people who believe and bleed in what I bleed, which is covering the disappearing middle class, exposing environmental genocide, exposing the systemic corruption that, by the way, happened long before Donald Trump. I will put this as a GoFundMe rant. Good idea, Dave. Awesome. But I can't do it without you. And there's realities. I'm not going to bullshit you. This costs money. I can't just, fly on my little, broom to Montana or other places. If it were up to me, I would like to go down to Dallas and cover the protests going on after Botham Jean, a 26-year-old black man, literally got shot and killed for chilling in his apartment. Do you see that in corporate media anymore? They covered it for like a day. Now it's over. A white police officer intrudes, oh, I thought it was my apartment. Yeah. And goes and kills a black man. Do you think she's going to get convicted? Do you think anything's going to happen? I mean, they fired her, but do you think she's going to have criminal consequences? Please. Please. So I'm telling you what I want to do. Now it's up to you if you want to help me make it happen. And let me be clear. GoFundMe is just for now. That is not our business strategy. It is not our business model. We're not going to be doing continual GoFundMes. This is to get enough funding to get out there initially and stay out there. We don't want to go places and then have to look 3 days later and be like, oh, we ran out of money. Trips, between flights and hotels and rent-a-cars, it could cost you like $1,500 to $2,000 easy, just one reporting trip. Sometimes more, depending on if you need last-time equipment. So we're ready to do the work. We need the people to create the media you want to see. This is the company. And if you don't know why we are calling it Status Coup, I wanted something to play off the status quo. Because the status quo, not just in government, but in our media, is toxic. And we cannot sit by anymore and normalize all the abnormal things that are going on in this country, including a corrupt, bought-off media that chooses to make their daily broadcast TMZ light rather than covering the corruption, the highway robbery that is taking our money and giving it to rich people like Jeff Bezos and rich people like Trump and the Democratic Party's donors in tax cuts and deregulation and all these goodies. America is the biggest grand larceny in world history, and that is not being exposed. And I will expose it, but I need you to get me there. So, one more time, this is where we're at. We are at, we're at basically $4,700. So it's up to you. We did get a couple $100 on my birthday last week, I think. So every day is not my birthday, but we definitely got some funding on my birthday. So if you believe in what I'm saying, if you believe in my vision, in Jen's vision, in Ty's vision, this is your chance to help us start this. And for those that contribute $100, you get a Status Coup hat or shirt. For those who contribute $127, you're going to get a hat and a shirt. So we're trying to give something, and we're going to come up with other perks too as we go. So thank you for watching. I will be live again if there's breaking news as far as Kavanaugh or an FBI investigation. And as always, I'll go live this weekend if anything pops up. You could email me your story ideas, your ideas for Status Coup, or anything you want to email me. Email Jordan at protonmail.com. I'm putting it right here. Email Jordan at protonmail.com. I read my emails. I try to get back to as many people as possible. And thank you for watching. Peace.